a few times.
I love the figure of 8.
And it gets quite a lot of views, so we've decided to change it a little bit slightly. Not in the way we do the figure of 8, but the moves we do after the figure of 8.
What comes next? There will be a series of these, so keep your eyes peeled.
So Chris is going to show you our basic figure of 8. Now as normal, he's got it held like this, and it comes over, and the cane swings nicely, and
I'm avoiding lights, Kevin, the wall, so
yeah.
it will be a lot faster. But it's the basic motion, high to low, nice relaxed shoulder. I'll try and get all my body, get my hips, if I exaggerate it, my shoulder, pushing off my legs to get extra power.
But what happens when you are against the wall or in a closed environment? What do we do then?
Well, we did do a video on close-in striking.
Yes, we did.
But I can't really do an effective strike if I'm here. But change grip.
Yeah, I'm just going to bring an hand out just to show that there's a punch or a grab or whatever coming.
I'm very lightly going to tap this.
Oh, my arm.
And then I can continue the motion. Nothing has changed. It's still, I could go reverse figure of 8. It doesn't matter. I can flip the cane.
I see. I always carry a cane. Always.
Yeah. If it's my standard walking grip, I've still got a nice figure of 8. If I decide to pop it up, does this become
I'm going to bring my hand up for this.
Well, you've got 1, 2, so it's, oh look, I'm hooking.
Yeah.
But, what about the aftermath? What I have here is a ruffian in the guise of Callum, who's going to square off in front of me, and like all good vicious brutes, he's just going to stand there and do nothing for me. So he's going to, we shall call you Bob. I say that, I actually hit a Bob once, I didn't do the strike correctly, and he actually sprung back and smacked me in the face. Laugh, did I? If we do the figure of 8 strike, if I strike anybody with the cane, it's going to hurt. It may not necessarily finish them. But if I'm doing through, so I'm coming in and I miss and I strike, what am I going to do next? He might still be standing. So the idea of this, practicing the figure of 8, I've come in, I've struck, then I use my other hand, I've got a controlling lock. So I've just grabbed the cane, I'm going to put it on his shoulder. People who train me with craft know that I always go to that position if I'm not paying attention. If it's coming through this way and I've made my strike, I can grab up, I can squeeze. I'm looking at, I've hit, but what do I do from that? I don't want to be doing the old, ha-ha! Look at me, I've just struck, oh no, he's attacked me. It's that continuation of making sure that you've disengaged your opponent with the minimum amount of force required, but you may need to control them. Works really well with this because you've got your hooking motions and you can pull them onto your defensive tactic wherever it is that you're going, or I can get 2 strikes in before I decide, actually I can even take his arm. I'm here again, look at that. So with the figure of 8, this is really painful. This is really close in. If I start doing these big swings, straight away it's not going to work. But if I'm here and doing it, oh look, he's blocked it, but I can then control his arm. I can move in, not changing the movement. I may have added my other hand, but then I'm hooking, striking, doing lots of lovely techniques to control him, get him on the floor so I can get away.
Okay, we have the trusty half cane and we have the trusty assailant, and as Chris has shown you, it's that figure of 8 motion. Now, cane masters of Wing Chun had a baby and they called it sticky cane. So even if I've hit and I've got from here, I've got the ability to change over, start using the sticky cane principles. But again, for someone in a chair, this is fantastic. The punch comes in and I'm here. I've got the clock to the face there. Got to follow up with a clock to the neck. Going to come over, hook the arm, bring it up, bring it over, smack in the face. If I can get an arm bar, I'll take it. If I can't and I've just got them to that position, hey, dead side, hello. So again, we work with the dead side. And of course, once you've come up over, I mean, you could come from this position doing the parry, and then leads into the figure of 8, two-handed. Works really nicely. But as Chris has said, once he's got the figure of 8, and he's one, the punch came in, he went from here, and he went under the arm, the back, for wrist locks, and then for the neck, you went for the neck,
Yep.
and you also went for the cross choke. These are all available, but in a wheelchair,
Not so
it's
much.
hard to get that close in. So I would use to bring them through. Once I've got them through to here, I may try for this wrist lock, I may try for an arm bar, but more likely I'm going to grab the cane and come back for this strike. And I'm looking for the carotid. Massive arteries on either side of the throat, give me a little disrupt. This is the arteries that, if you rear naked choke, blocks off the oxygen to the brain and renders the opponent unconscious safely, rather than hitting a massive cane around the head and doing brain damage. And
I've had no idea.
he's always had no idea.
Hook the knee.
But yeah, I mean, again, we're doing from the over technique. If I'm coming from the under and I've got, say, the windscreen wiper, and I've come here and I've got that through, then I've either got a nice little groin, or I can take the right way through.
I take offence to that.
What's that?
Little groin.
I've heard the rumours.
So,
So-
your wife.
Not only have you got the high strikes with this, but I could actually be coming up. So if the punch comes in, I'm coming up, coming over, striking through. Now Chris, from an able body position, will attack the legs. For me, not so much. I've got these two big things pointing in front of me, and if I touch them, breathe on them, or even look at them badly, I'm in bed for a week. The only way I attack the legs is if I'm coming from the side. But if I'm in this position, and I've caught him with the first one, maybe even caught him with the second one, there's no reason why I can't then catch the side of the knee. Welcome to my world. The follow-up techniques will be what you feel comfortable with, what they're presenting, your body type, your strength that day. It will all be down to your personal preference, really.
Plus, what you'll find, the more you do this, you will see opportunities. Whereas before you would rely on set techniques, you will then realise that they won't work in actuality, but the idea is there, and you will see the opportunities, and you'll pick from separate things and pick it and create a technique, or you'll make one up on the spot, which is what I tend to do.
Well, if we look at the punch coming through, I've got to this position, I found myself in this position. Now normally if it was barehanded, I would like to roll into a figure 4. But all of a sudden I'm here and I'm starting to slip off his wrist. So rather than try and fight to get that technique in, I've got a whole side of the face there. He's now concentrated here. This hand may be moving in. If it moves in, okay?
Yep.
The horn, funny bone,
No, tricep.
tricep.
Triple warmer.
Triple warning, yeah. So it came through, once I got into this position, by just coming up, the cane, the crook of the cane and the horn of the cane is down there, hit on a dim mag, nerve point, pressure point, whatever you want to call them. And I've got him like locked up. I'm going to need to start using the free hand. Again, these are all little tools. What he presents to you, what your body type is like, your ability, will open up the next move in the chain. And then it's linking these chains together.
Yeah. It's going to be fluid at all times. As a great man once said, be like tea, my friend, because everybody likes tea. Something like that.
Thanks for watching the video, we hope you like it, and we look forward to hearing from you.
Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. If you want to look as smart as we do, don't forget to check out the merchandise on Teesprings.
Check out our social media accounts, see what's going on in the world of uk.Cane.
Hit that bell and free the fear.